Hello and welcome back to another video. So today we'll be doing everything on our mat and we'll focus on the basics of Pilates. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to start with some natural breaths. So you're going to come down on your mat. Feet will be flat on the floor. You're going to find your neutral spine, which is the natural curve of your body. You want to have your hands and your feet pressed down into your mat. You can close your eyes if you would like, and we're just going to breathe. So inhale, fill the diaphragm up with air, and exhale, expel it all out. Inhale, breathe in, and exhale, sigh it all out. 2 more like this. Inhale, breathe in, and exhale, release. And this is your last one. Inhale, and exhale. Now let's add our arms, staying in our neutral spine. You're going to lift your arms up. As you inhale, allow your hands to fall down by your ears, allowing your thumbs to touch the back of the floor. And then you're going to bring your palms down to your mat as you exhale. So inhale, lift your arms up, allowing your arms to fall by your ears. And exhale, bring it down, allowing your palms to face your mat. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Warming up our bodies. And on this next one, we're going to get into our hundreds. So you're going to keep your hands right here by your thighs. Your head, neck, and shoulders will come up off of your mat. You're going to bring your legs to a tabletop position. And we're going to pump our arms. 5 breaths in and 5 breaths out. So for your modification, your knees will be bent. If you want more of a challenge, you're going to have your legs extended out long. So here we go for our hundreds. So we're inhaling for 5 and exhale for 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel free to drop your head down if you would like, but make sure you have your lower back pressed down to your mat. If you decide to allow your head to fall on your mat, really pumping through those arms. Inhale and exhale. Two more rounds. And last round. Beautiful job. Allow your head to fall into your mat. You're going to extend your legs out long. And we're going to bring our hands up. You have a natural curve here in your body. And we're going to practice our roll-ups. So your toes are pointed out and you have your arms extended by your ears. So as you inhale, you're going to lift up, slow and controlled. And exhale, fall forward. We'll do 4 slow, and then we'll do 4 fast. So inhale as you lift up, and exhale, dive forward. Feel free to bend your knees. If that helps you lift up, and then you can still fall forward. If not, you can keep your legs out nice and long and fall forward. So now let's go for a little faster pace. So you're going to come back, inhale to prepare, exhale forward. 3 more. Here's 2. And 1. Beautiful job. So you're going to stay sitting up, and we're going to practice our roll like a ball. So you're going to bring your heels in where you want to have your heels up off of your mat. Bring those legs in. You're going to try to make your legs into a ball, like so just really squeeze your legs together, bringing your thighs into your chest. Okay, so as you inhale, you're gonna fall back, so we're gonna rock back, and then whenever you come up, the goal is to try to keep your toes from touching the mat, but it's okay if you're just starting out and you need to tap the floor. Okay, so here we go for our roll like a ball. So we're gonna inhale, come back, exhale, come up. We only have 3 more like this. Here's 2. Whew. And last one. Beautiful job. Okay, so now we're going to extend our legs out long. You're going to come down on your back and get ready for our single leg stretch. So bringing that right knee in. Left leg stays extended out long. You're going to lift your head, neck, and shoulders up off of your mat. And you're going to pull the knee in 2 times. Exhale, switch. Pull the left knee in twice and switch. So we're going to inhale, inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, inhale, exhale, switch. Keep going. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And on this next one, we're going to hold it here. And we're only going to pull in 1 time. So here we go. Just for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give your head a little rest. And we're going to get ready for our double leg stretches. So you're going to lift your legs up to the ceiling. You're going to lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. Arms come up. And all we're doing, you're going to come around and tap the ankles. So inhale, everything extends. Exhale, bring it in. 8 more. 7. Lower back stays pressed into the mat. You're extending through your toes. And we're just sweeping our arms around. 4. We have 3. Here's 2. And 1. We're getting ready for our scissors. So you can have your head down for this one. Right leg extends up to the ceiling. Left leg extends long. And all we're doing, we're just gonna switch and switch. So pull the leg in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep those legs lifted up to the ceiling. Take your hands, place them behind your head. And we're going to do the same move, just with our hands behind our head. Make sure that you have your lower back pressed down to your mat, and you have your chin tucked under to meet your chest. So here we go. 1 leg at a time. Just for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Ooh, give that head a little nod side to side, and we have our leg lowers. So you're going to have your hands down by your side. You're going to lift your legs up to the ceiling. You're going to bring them down, sweep just a small sweep on your mat with your toes and lift them back up. Whenever you do this move, you want to make sure that your lower back is not pressing to the is pressing to the mat. So you're only going to bring your legs down as far as you can without your back coming up off of your mat. Okay, so here we go. For this move, you can also lift your head up if that works best for you. So we're going to go for our leg lowers. So as you inhale, bring them down. Exhale, come up. Slow and controlled move. Yep, I feel shaking in my legs as I sweep my legs down. We're going to go for 6 more like this. We have 5, 4. If you have your hands behind your head, make sure that your elbows are nice and wide. 2 and 1. Beautiful job. Rest your head, bring your feet down to the mat, and we're going to sit up for our spine stretch. Okay, so from here, you're going to have your feet mat distance apart. You're going to lift your arms up to the ceiling, sitting up nice and tall. You want to have nice long length here in your sides. So as you inhale, you're going to reach forward. Exhale, release as you bring your hand to your feet. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, fall forward. We only have 4 like this. We have 3. Whenever you fall forward, really scoop that belly under. For 2, keeping that core nice and engaged. And this is your last one. Coming up, take your hands, place them behind your head. Open your legs up just a little bit wider for our neck pulls. So, sitting up nice and tall, your feet are flexed. You're going to inhale as you hinge forward from the hips. Inhale. Allow your head to fall last. And exhale, lift it up. Make sure that you bring your head up last. Slow and controlled move here. Really hinging forward at the hips. And last one. Beautiful job. Okay, so now we're gonna go in for open leg rockers, but for this one, we won't do the full rock, we'll just do the prep. So the modified version of our open leg rocker. You're sitting up on your sit bones. You have your toes into your mat with your feet up off of the mat. You're gonna take your hands and they're gonna go on the inside of your feet. So you want to have your fingers touching your ankles. And all we're doing, you're going to lift one leg up at a time, extending through that left leg, pointing to the toes, and exhale, release. So extend the right leg, pointing through the toes, exhale, release. We'll do 4 more like this, and then we'll see if we can hold both legs up and out. Here's 3, 2, and this is your last one. So whenever you're ready, we're going to extend both legs out on the diagonal. If that's too much for you, you can just go back for just the regular open leg prep. So here we go. I'm going to try my best. So you're going to kind of tuck your hips under just a little bit to help with your balance. And you're going to extend both legs out, taking your time. as I take my time, nice and slow, and then come down. So extend the legs and release. 2 more. Extend the legs out long, one to the toes. Exhale, release. My legs are shaking every time I have that leg extension. And we have 1 more. Beautiful job. All right, so now we're gonna come down on our back for our regular bridge position. Tucking the hips under, pressing the lower back into the mat. Allowing your hands to be placed heavy on your mat as well as your heels. And you want to bring your heels in as close to you to where you can have a small tickle with your fingertips on the back of your heels. So we're just going for a regular bridge here. So as you inhale, you're going to lift the hips up. Nice and articulated, nice and slow. Feeling a squeeze here in your glutes and in working your hamstrings. Holding here and then release. Slow. So inhale, lift up, really press those heels into your mat. You should be able to wiggle your toes and exhale, release. 2 more before we have a little pulse. And release. And 1 more before we hold and pulse it. Hold it here and we're just going to pulse our hips up and down. You don't want to go all the way down. So inhale, come up, exhale, a small drop. Just for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up here, really squeeze onto those glutes, and we're going to go for our abductors. So you're going to open out to the side, allowing the feet to open up, and you're going to fall into the sides of your feet and close. So inhale, open, rolling onto the side of your feet, exhale, close. Trying to keep those hips up as high as you can. Don't let them drop down to your mat. And on this next one, we're going to hold it open and we're just going to pulse it just for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Close the legs and drop the hips. Okay, so here we have our spinal twist is next. So sitting up, you can have your legs bent or you can have them extended out long. So you're gonna stack your hands on top of one another, sitting up nice and tall, and you're just gonna twist to the left and back through center. Twist to the right, back through center. You have your feet flexed, trying to keep those legs on the ground, or you can have your knees bent. You're sitting up nice and tall, and you're twisting through your torso. On this next one, we're going to hold here, come back for a 45, open the arms out to the side, close, and back to center. Other side, center. So inhale, left, open, close, center. Right, open, close, center. Really trying to reach those fingertips to the outside of your mat. We're going to go for 1 more on each side before we do our teaser. Beautiful job. So coming up, you're going to come back on your mat and we're going to get ready for our teaser. So you're going to have your legs extended out long. Palms will come up to the ceiling, pointing through your toes. And as you inhale, you're going to lift up, drawing everything extended out long, and exhale, come down. Modified version, as you inhale, you're gonna lift up knees and exhale, come down. 2 more. You pick your option. Okay, from here, we're gonna lift up. Your fingertips will be pointing towards your glutes. And we're gonna get ready for our reverse plank leg lifts. So you're gonna press the floor away from you. You're gonna lift your right leg, come down, lift the left leg, and drop. We're gonna go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down and let's go back into our teaser. So you're gonna lift up, modified version, or extending everything out long. And then we're gonna go for our reverse leg lifts. 1, 2. So we're gonna go for a teaser into our reverse leg lift. We'll do 4 more like this. So we have teaser, modified, leg lifts. I'm telling you, it's so hard to like really get into the full on teaser. It takes a lot of control and concentration. And this is your last one. Beautiful job. Hold it here. And we're just gonna tap the toes and extend the legs. Tap the toes, extend the legs. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. All right, so from here, we're gonna get into our swan prep. So we're gonna come on to the front side of our bodies. So onto your belly. You're gonna have your hands right at the side of your chest. Your legs are at mat distance apart. And as you inhale, you're gonna lift up, extending through your arms. And exhale, drop it down. We'll only go for 4 before we add our legs. We have 3. Really pressing the floor away from you and extending through your arms. 2. And 1. Come down. So now we're gonna add our legs. So you're gonna lift the legs up, drop the legs, and lift the chest. So legs, drop, chest, drop. You can loose the legs if you feel like this is too much, or reduce your range of motion, maybe having a smaller lift in your legs. And we only have 3 more before we get to swim. Here's 2 and 1. Beautiful job. So now you're going to extend your arms out to the front of you. Legs are in the exact same position. And we're going to get into our swimmers. So you're going to lift your right arm up as well as your left leg at the same time. So your gaze is right in front of you. As you inhale, lift your right arm, left leg, and exhale, release. Other side, left arm, right leg, and release. 4 more. Before we go a little faster, we have 3, 2, and 1. Okay, here we go. A little faster swimmers. So remembering that opposite arm, opposite leg, move at the same time. Here we go. We only have 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, beautiful job, release. All right, so you're going to come up on your forearms. We're going to go for some forearm leg pulls. We're almost at the end of class. So you're going to come up into a plank. You're going to bring your right knee in and extend. Other side. Left knee in and extend. Your hips will pike up just a little bit because that knee is driving in. But you really want to try to keep your body in one long line and have your gaze at the top of your mat. We only have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees. Come up on your hands, and we're going to go for some push-ups, modified push-ups. Or if you're feeling like you're super strong, go in for those full-on push-ups. So we're going to go for tricep push-ups. Elbows are close to your sides, and we're just going to drop the chest to the mat and lift. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. We're going to do a combo of our forearm leg pulls as well as our push-ups in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so for this one, you can be on your forearms or you can come up on your hands. So you're gonna come up to a plank. You're gonna lift the right leg, bring that right knee to the left elbow, extend and drop other side. Left leg lifts, left elbow to right knee, extend and drop. 2 more on each side. And this is your last one. Okay, final push-ups. Here we go. Just for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Press it back for your child's pose. Lift the palms up to the ceiling, finding a nice release in your wrist. And we're going to come up for our mermaid stretch. So you're going to have your right hand, place it behind you, take your left arm and reach it up around, feeling a nice release in your back. Exhale, release. 2 more like this. This feels so good for the back. And last one before we switch it over. I hope y'all enjoyed that. It was a little different, no weights or anything, but whenever you come back to this, if you want to add the weights, feel free to do so. Ankle weights, perhaps. Let's sit up crisscross, nice and tall. And we're going to go in for our breaths. So we're going to bring both arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, release. One hand to the heart, one to the belly. And we're breathing in our intentions. We're thinking of 3 things that we're grateful for today. Remembering that we have to pour into ourselves before we pour into others. You showed up for yourself. You did something for you. You should be proud of you. So I am proud of you too. And whenever you're ready, feel free to open up your eyes. And let's go for one last inhale up. And exhale, sigh it all out. Thank you so much for joining me today in this Pilates Basics workout. So these are like the basic moves, the beginner moves of what Mr. Joseph Pilates intended for his method. So I really hope you enjoyed it. I liked it. So I can't wait to see you in the next video, and there will be more like this. So see you next time.